free tuition for everybody that literally gets enrolled. Waived application fees. Officially integrated school. What are the odds? Never in my life have I ever thought that one day we would actually come across a school that anybody who is enrolled is entitled to a scholarship. I mean, literally, this school, since it was opened, has not collected a penny from any of its students. Come on, guys, this is a university to watch out for. Now, if you're interested in this information, make sure you stick around till the end of the video, because this is what we are going to talk about in this whole video. Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Beautiful Chaos, and probably some of you now know me as C, but okay, I do go by Beautiful Chaos. Now, if it's your first time to actually stop by, thank you so much for stopping by. Please show us that you are a new subscriber, or you're a new person here by just an emoji in the comment section. I'd love to interact with you. I'd love to give a shout out. I'd love to say hi. Okay, so if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for sticking around. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up before we even go deep into the information. Now, if you have already watched the video up to this moment, you actually know that today we are talking about a school that is like no other. Now, I don't want to waste much time. Name of the university that I am talking about, ladies and gentlemen, is BeREA College. Now, BeREA College is a private liberal arts work college in Bérea, Kentucky. So for those of you who know, Kentucky is not that big, so it's just a small college that is in this small city. But alas, do not be disappointed, because this is one of the best schools so far I have actually seen. Okay, so let's get into the details. Now, this university was founded in 1855, and it was the first college in southern United States to be co-educational and racially integrated. Okay, so we are talking about a balance, okay, of the chocolate, a balance of all colors, okay, people of color, white people, racially integrated. So it was one of the first schools. So I can tell you that when it comes to these differences, like you have black people, you have white people, they understand these things, because literally it was one of the schools to actually be racially integrated. So my people, this is one of the advantages already, because it's racially integrated. Okay, now this university, every student that is admitted is provided with the equivalent of a 4-year scholarship. Wow, amazing, right? And just get into school. Like, the best part is you don't actually have to pay anything. Once you are enrolled, you are already entitled to an equivalent of your 4-year tuition. Okay, now every student, it doesn't have to do with like maybe this year they'll stop or what, but for as far as we know, since they have started, they've always been giving scholarship from the first year till you finish university. Now, most people do actually ask, like, is BeREA University really free? So now I am going to just talk a little bit about this. Okay, University of BeREA College is really free, but you need to understand that you are awarded a full scholarship for your tuition. But recently some changes have happened. You're also responsible for your room and board and food and book and supplies. But if we look at it, it's actually an advantage, because tuition is the most expensive. Your books and everything else you can be able to manage. So this is just about it. You'll be actually required to pay some fees. And also, the best part about this university, guys, is actually that students are required to work at least 10 hours per week in an on-campus job. Like, literally, guys, everyone will get a job on campus, okay? This 10 hours, and the school will actually pay you. So after paying your tuition, they will still give you jobs on campus, and then they will pay you for those hours, at least 10 hours. And what you get the money, and when you get the money, you can actually balance for your supplies. So I mean, this is a good thing, okay? So literally, for me, I can actually say BeREA College is like totally free, because they still give you a job, okay? You don't have to run around and whatever. But again, with that said, you can actually see that this is getting interesting. With that said, you can know that the test scores or the grades that you're supposed to have are usually like really high. So it's a bit competitive, but it's worth the try. It's worth the try, because everything else is free. Now, so I'm going to go through like I'm going to go through the applications process. So because I don't want to leave anything out, I'm going to just read a few things, and I'll make sure I link everything in the description box. Please guys, if you know me, I always tell you, go into the description box and check information I put, okay? So if you have any queries or anything, you go to the description box, you see the links, and then you'll be able to confirm everything. If you're still confused, my DMs are always open on Instagram. Make sure you actually send me a message. I'll actually help you. Now let's go on to understand the application process. So it says apply for free online. Like I already told you, the application fees are waived. The school, everything is free, guys, really free, okay? There is no clickbait. It's not a clickbait. Welcome to the free world, okay? You just have to work hard for it, for your grades, otherwise everything is free. So apply for free. It says complete the BeREA College application for admission of international schools when it becomes available. So there's no application fee. You have to look for the application fee. You have to look for the application form, and then you're going to fill it, okay? So number 2, you're also going to need essays. So it says a personal essay. The essay should be at least 2 to 5 pages. This essay may be able to assist you in course placement. Students should receive no assistance in writing or editing these essays. The essay prompt is provided to all students once the online application is submitted. So there's going to be a personal essay that you're supposed to write on your own, 2 to 5 pages. Now, if you need tips about writing these essays, you can make sure that you know, like we already read, it says this essay is supposed to assist you in course placement. You're not supposed to receive any assistance in writing or editing the essay. But if you need help to understand what exactly is happening, make sure you okay, yeah, I hope you understand. Make sure you know, because I am always available. We are a family, but make sure you receive no assistance. Do it alone, okay? Number 3, it says copy of official secondary school records. So you're going to need copy of official secondary records. These must include all your secondary records, university transcripts, matriculation exams, and other living exams appropriate to your country. So it depends with what you're going to study. If you're going to study a degree, obviously first degree, you don't have university transcript, okay? So that just depends with your country. So this is just about it. Number 4, you're going to need 2 teacher recommendation forms. Wherever possible, you should request that the person's writing the recommendation on your behalf. The person's writing the recommendation on your behalf submit the official form provided via online application portal. You may also download from here the form and upload. You can go and check this information, okay? Number 5, you're going to need financial resources confirmation. This form may not be completed by a close relative, okay? This is the basic information. This should be completed by a school administrator, employer, religious leader, or another individual who can make a statement about your personal or financial resources. It should not be your relative, okay? Then number 6, official test scores. All international applicants must submit a report from the following exams. So you can write IELTS, Duolingo, TOEFL, SAT, AST. The requirement includes students from English-speaking countries. You must provide a copy of your test report as part of your online application. If you're requested, an official copy be sent to the BeREA from the testing center. Advantage about applying to this school, we can see that they actually mentioned on their test that Duolingo is allowed. Guys, I'm always telling people about these exams, okay? These English exams, IELTS, SAT, ACT, these exams are pretty expensive. And number one. Number two, you need to book dates. Sometimes you don't find dates and you want to run around with your application. Maybe you won't be able to make it. But guys, Duolingo is the way to go, okay? Duolingo is literally $60 and you do it online, okay? So right now you can do it from the comfort of your home. This is the best thing about Duolingo. And people who have actually gone through these Duolingo courses, they say this is much easier than the IELTS, SAT, and ACT. So if you're willing to go for it, you can try something that is less expensive, which is the Duolingo test. I have put the link of the Duolingo website down in the description box, so make sure you also check it if you really if you later on decide that you are going to go by the Duolingo. If you want, you can go for the TOEFL. It depends. And just an additional information, there are actually a lot of schools which accept Duolingo tests. You just need to do your research very well, but showing you that this school actually accepts this is really, guys, an advantage, because these tests are very cheap and also very convenient, and people say they are easier than all these other tests that are mentioned. Now, I'm not going to talk about the application time range and stuff, because these are a lot of things, okay? These are a lot of things. So I'm just going to put the information down in the description box. Make sure you go for that information. Let's talk about the advantages. Number one, no fees, either application or university fees. I've been saying this from the beginning. Now we are almost halfway. Number two, the student to teacher ratio, guys, is very low compared to big universities, because this is a college, which is very good because you actually learn at your own pace, okay? Number three, BeREA College has a long history of welcoming international students of all nationalities, religion, faiths, races, and ethnicities. Okay, so this is like, wow. Everybody is welcome. This is a very inclusive college. So this is number three. Number four, it actually accepts transfer students. So if you're a transfer student and you want to go to this school, BeREA College is also very good for you. Number five, credits are transferable. This is one of the things that you must look into if you are looking into study at a college. Like, once I study and finish at this college, my 2 years or my 3 years, am I able to transfer my credits to be able to finish my degree, to get my honors in another university, big university? Now, so when it comes to BeREA College, their credits are transferable. So that means once you are set and you're done with this university, you are equally in the right way, because you will be able to transfer your credits to the next university you want to go. Number six, we have come to the number six, guys. 6 advantages of this college, okay? Number 6 is Duolingo tests are accepted. I don't know how to say that. Duolingo tests are accepted. Duolingo tests are accepted. Now, actually, in the beginning, I made a mistake. I said the Duolingo tests are roughly around $60. But right now, I'm just confirming with the information that I jot down so that I don't leave anything. And I see that the Duolingo exams are actually $49, guys. So that's like $50 only. $50 to do your tests. And the link, as I mentioned, is down in the description box, okay? Now, we come to every good thing has a bad thing. And what I try to do on this channel is to be honest. There is nothing that is good throughout, okay? So what we do is we weigh the bad and the good, and we see if the good outweighs the bad. That's how I think life should be approached, because for every good deed, there is also a bad thing, okay? So we just have to weigh, and we know if it's it's worth it or not. Okay, so we go on to the disadvantages. Number one, the thing that I found very disadvantageous about this school or this college is, number one, the acceptance rate is very low. Remember, we said all the people here that apply are literally given a scholarship from day one. They're just accepted and everybody gets a scholarship. So the competition is really tough because everybody wants to be at that kind of university. Okay, but that doesn't actually mean that I am trying to what do you call it, discourage you. Yes, I'm trying to discourage you from going through your applications. No, that's not it. But going into something knowing the reality could also help you to perfect your essays, to perfect everything else. Just knowing that the acceptance rate is low, so I really need to do my things properly. So this is number one, a disadvantage that I found about the school. Number two, number two is pretty much the same, which says competition is very strict. Okay, what I can say when they are, it all comes down to acceptance rates, because we say competition is strict because they are going to really go through thorough on your documents and everything, and you really need to be a bookworm. Okay, you really need to study hard to to be able to make it. So I would pretty much say it just boils down to the acceptance rate. Otherwise, for me, it's a school that really instills being independent in students, because look at this school actually offers you an opportunity that it gives students on-campus jobs. This gives you a sense of responsibility to know that you are supposed to take care of your own bills. So despite them giving to just scholarships, like they actually give you some work for you to do. Like unlike other schools, yes, they might give you a scholarship, and if you don't want to work, the scholarship can really take care of you, and that's it. But yes, pass. And as we grow up, we really have to learn to be independent before it's too late, like before you really get into the industry. So I pretty much go for this school because aside just teaching you, the school staff, they also have this thing they instill in you, which is hardworking. Okay, so I pretty much think that thing they instill in you will help you prosper in many other paths you take after school or as you are continuing school, because you learn how to be independent on your own. You actually learn how to know to pay your bills and stuff, though somebody else is helping you. Number two, you actually learn how to be serious with your studies, because there is competition there, so you gotta make it. Okay, so that's just pretty much of it. So I'm going to talk about some of the tips that you need to know, what kind of students they're looking for. So it says consideration of students must demonstrate a good student, that you must demonstrate that you're a good student and have potential to do well in college. So basically, when you're doing with all your essays and everything, you're just trying to prove that I am a good student and I will be able to do well in college. You must be able to demonstrate also that you have financial need. Now, this is also a disadvantage that I forgot to mention, unfortunately, but sometimes you won't be able to provide enough information to actually show that you are in financial need, but this is also the thing that you are you need to demonstrate. This usually means that your family income cannot exceed a certain amount that they will tell you. Okay, so last, I will put an application guide link in the description below, as well as the application, as well as the school's link, as well as all the links that I have talked about in this video, so that you can actually apply. Okay, so this is the end of this video, and we have talked about BeREA College. BeREA College is a wonderful college. If you haven't looked at it, make sure you look at it and make sure you try your luck, because this is a free school, and apart from just giving you money, they actually instill something in you that makes you a better somebody. Now, my loves, if you haven't watched my videos that are talking about DV lottery, this is the time. Remember, we are still in the season of DV lottery, so if you haven't watched any of the videos of my DV lotteries, please make sure that after this video you go and watch some of the videos of the DV lottery, because the DV lottery is also a pathway you can immigrate to United States of America on a free lottery. So make sure you do watch these videos, because it's free to play, so everyone has an equal chance. Now my loves, this is from me to you. I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Make sure to watch my next videos, because I will be talking about more opportunities of how you, your family, and your friends can migrate to another country. This is C Beautiful Chaos. I am out. Till next time.